Hey guys, with inflation increasing to 7.3% over the past 2 to 3 years, the Reserve Bank of Australia, or also known as the RBA, has been steadily increasing interest rates to a cash rate of 4.35%, the highest we've seen in the past decade. Now, whilst this isn't good news for loan holders, it is a good opportunity for savers to capitalise on high interest rates offered by banks in their high yield savings accounts, with most banks offering a 4 to 4.5% interest savings rate, with some banks stretching as far as 5.5%. For those that are new, interest rates are almost like a bonus a bank gives you for showing the bank that you trust them with your money. These high yield savings accounts are such great things for consumers as it allows you to create literal free money by placing your money in the bank. To jump straight into it, the first savings account, and quite possibly my favourite bank account, is the UBank High Interest Savings Account. Now, UBank is a bank that's been operating since 2008 and is the first homegrown digital bank in Australia. The bank is owned by NAB but does operate as a separate legal entity. At the current time of recording, UBank has zero account keeping fees and offers a market high 5.5% interest rate on balances up to $100,000 and a further 5% for balances that go up to $250,000. Thus, for those with $250,000 in UBank, you're going to be receiving an average 5.2% interest rate for your money. Now, to put these numbers in a bit of perspective, the average savings for an Australian, according to Westpac, is $22,020. If these savings were in UBank, at the current interest rate of 5.5%, an individual would be earning an extra $1,210 a year for simply storing their money in the bank. Now, it's at this stage of the video that most people are probably questioning the requirements you need to achieve to receive these interest rates. And, well, quite frankly, UBank offers one of the easiest requirements in all the markets. Quite simply, all you have to do is deposit $500 for that month and you're done. That's the bonus rate achieved for that month. Now, it's important to note that once you deposit this $500, you don't even have to keep it in the bank. If you wanted to, you could withdraw it straight away and you're still going to achieve the bonus interest rate for that month. Beyond providing a high interest rate, UBank also prides itself on its security through the use of advanced encryption technology. Further, UBank being owned by NAB means that it falls under the NAB banking license, which consequently means that it also falls under the Australian Financial Claims Scheme. The scheme ensures that deposits up to $250,000 are insured by the Australian government in the rare instance that a financial institution fails, therefore providing extra security for all investors. However, quite possibly my favourite thing to do with UBank is the ability to open up 10 different savings accounts. If you're anything like myself and you enjoy budgeting, this is a perfect opportunity to track where your money is going and how much you're saving each month. Now, with my personal UBank account, I've opened up 10 different accounts for all my different life expenses. I've got things open for travelling, groceries, investing, and just all my weekly expenses in general. And this gives me a great opportunity to physically track how I'm spending my money and also shows me how far along I am towards my saving goals. Now, if you enjoy receiving free money and you're thinking about signing up to UBank because of the benefits we've already talked about, consider using the following referral code to receive $30 when you make 5 purchases with your UBank card. Now, the best next high interest savings account other than UBank, in my opinion, is none other than the ING Savings Maximiser account. Now, like UBank, ING offers a 5.5% interest rate on balances up to $100,000, with all balances over this amount only achieving the 0.55% standard variable rate. The requirements to achieve this 5.5% interest rate are slightly more strict, with users across the month having to do the following. Deposit at least $1,000 each month from an external source to an ING account in your name. Make 5 card purchases that are settled using ING Everyday Card. Ensure that the balance of the Savings Maximiser account at the end of the month is higher than the previous month, including the interest earned. Now, to put this all into a bit of an example, assume that we have $10,000 in our Savings Maximiser account and we earn $10 of interest for that month, making our total balance $10,010. Now, to achieve the bonus interest rate for the following month, what we would have to do is not only deposit $1,000, we would also have to make 5 card purchases. But at the end of it, we would also have to have a total balance that's greater than $10,010, which was the starting balance for that month. Now, it's also important to note that ING, like UBank, is also covered by the Australian Financial Claims Scheme, which, as we said, insures your money up to $250,000. Now, one of my personal favourite features about ING, and something that UBank has not yet implemented, is their Roundup feature. And in essence, the Roundup feature essentially increases your savings by rounding up your daily purchases to a selected dollar amount. For example, if we choose up our Roundup feature to the nearest $5 and we make a purchase for $4, ING is going to directly debit $5 from our account. But what it's going to do with the extra $1 rounded up is it's going to send it to our Savings Maximizer account. Now this is brilliant because it takes the thought out of saving and allows you to increase your savings through your daily purchases. There we have it, guys. The UBank high interest savings and the ING Savings Maximizer account are my two favorite high interest savings accounts for Australians in 2024. And look, to be completely transparent, my personal favorite is UBank because it offers not only a 5.5% interest rate on balances up to $100,000 and a further 5% up to $250,000, but the requirements to achieve this bonus interest rate are, in my opinion, just a lot simpler than ING. It's also important to note that the interest rate on these accounts is not guaranteed, and it's most likely going to fluctuate in accordance to the cash rate the RBA sets. Also note that this is not financial advice, and if you're seeking financial advice, seek a professional financial advisor that can give you financial advice according to your circumstances. Anyways, enjoy, guys. Have a good one.